betrayed this country. He's betrayed our government, and he's betrayed our people. He's betrayed our allies. He's sold us out. He's a criminal. Get him out.
On Saturday, the United States witnessed one of its largest nationwide protests in recent history, the hands-off demonstrations. Organized by a coalition of pro-democracy groups, civil rights activists, labor unions, and LGBTQ+ advocates, the protests were a direct response to the return of President Donald Trump and what many critics see as an authoritarian shift in U.S. governance. Over 1,400 demonstrations erupted across all 50 states. From Washington, D.C. to Los Angeles and across the globe in London, Paris, Berlin, and Lisbon, the message was loud and clear.
Hands off Greenland, that's an independent country. Hands off Canada, that's an independent country. Hands off Panama, that's an independent country.
Each marching for a cause close to their hearts. Their core demands included no cuts to federal programs like Medicaid and Social Security, protection for immigrant rights and marginalized communities, and a pushback against trade tariffs and economic decisions viewed as harmful to working-class Americans.
Folks, we are in a fight. We are in a fight for our democracy. We are in a fight for our Constitution. We are in a fight for our families. We are in a fight for the kind of future we want in this country. We are currently living through a president who wants to be a dictator. In America, we do not accept dictators and we do not accept kings. We have a billionaire who has bought a seat next to the president, using him as a puppet. American democracy has never been for sale, and it won't be today.
I want President Trump to know that I will use my staff of freedom to bring forth, proudly bring forth, a message that should say to him, he may not finish this term. He may not finish this term. He may not finish this term. He may not finish. He may not finish this term. Here's why. Here's why. Here's why. Here's why. Here's why. Here's why. Because you are now sowing the seeds that can lead to a Congress being elected that will have the courage to not only have articles of impeachment filed, but to impeach him a third time. Impeach him a third time. A third time. My friends, for every Goliath, there is a David. There's a David. These are your Davids. There's a David. And I want you to know, Mr. President, this David is going to bring articles of impeachment against you within the next 30 days. Within the next 30 days. I'm bringing articles of impeachment. I'm coming for you, Mr. President. This David is coming for you. You don't deserve the office you hold. You can't be entrusted with liberty and justice for all. You can't be entrusted with government of the people, by the people, for the people. I'm coming for you. I'm your David.
Oh my gosh. The counterfeit king and his jackass jester have taken their chainsaw to NIH funding and jobs. They've hacked apart the Department of Veterans Affairs, disrupting vital health care to veterans like myself. And they've shamefully fired critical health workers. They've wantonly slashed money for clinical trials and other crucial medical and scientific work which leads to breakthroughs like the drugs that saved my life, drugs that in many cases are no longer available. My life and the lives of millions of Americans with cancer and other life-threatening diseases are now at even greater risk. The lives and well-being of veterans are at risk. All of this because the greed and inhumanity of a tiny number of obscenely rich billionaires.
Wow, what a beautiful sight! This administration wants us to think that these cuts are about a bunch of bureaucrats, that these cuts don't matter to workers and families across the country. Well, I'm up here today next to workers who are the human face of what is going on. The people who make our lives better, who serve our communities, and whose lives have been turned upside down by this administration. Million workers, but of every working person in this country. We the people, say it with me, we the people, we the people, we the people, all of us deserve that right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of justice. So we will continue to demand that you keep your hands off our schools, keep your hands off our rights, and we won't stop. We the people won't stop because our children, our babies are depending on us.
My name is Anu Joshi and I am with the American Civil. The Trump administration's attacks on our right to dissent are the biggest threat to the First Amendment since the Red Scare. The unconscionable and unconstitutional arrests of international students and scholars should alarm every one of us. ICE has illegally snatched people from their homes and neighborhoods, threatened their legal status, and sent them across the country with no notice to their loved ones or their lawyers. All of this in direct retaliation for constitutionally protected speech. The government cannot punish us because they don't like what we say.